It's crazy when you see how far you have come, what you have gone through. You have gone through the fire, you have been cold forged. And your story has a lot of power, you know. It's unbelievable. The only proof is you. You're a living proof. And otherwise nobody would believe it, right? So you are the truth, bro. Sister, you stand for it. It's your body, you're breathing, you're walking, right? So it's full moon, so stay prayed up, right? You're walking prayer, warrior. And you know, you went through so much pain and abuse. It has grown on you. And you thought you could save everybody and still make the best out of the situation for everybody. But just before you broke, even though you took a heroic effort, you had to save yourself because you have some loved ones and for them you have to save yourself, right? So you did that. And now you did overwhelming healing work, because in this time of healing your own trauma will surface, because other people have projected their trauma on you and you solved their problems, and all the while your energy was depleted, and then you had to remove yourself and your own trauma surface, because now these things become topics and they occur in all your relationships that are important for you. And in this time where there's both traumas active, the projected ones and your own, you learn so much about yourself and about shadow work, about the shadow, what was repressed. And this is why you came into these situations. It's your part of the whole story. So we're not just pointing to the abusers and say, oh, these persons, just because they have this trauma, they have this personality traits, and this is why they have to abuse me. So no, we just do the work on ourselves. We ask, why did we allow this to happen? And we learn a lot. And now that we charge at these shadows, you know, after we integrated our own shadow, like we learned what we have to do to prevent these situations, and that we suffered from being people pleasers and so on. Understanding our own childhood better, and we learned that we even have to embody some of that what hurt us the most. You know, this cruelty that hurt us, this self-absorption, this egotistical, primitive survival mode that is being victimizing us. We learn that we need to embody some of that to keep ourselves alive, all right? And now we do this shadow work because this part was repressed in us, you know. And then it's overwhelming to do all this at the same time, understanding why do these people have this trauma, why do I have mine, and how to fix all of this. But when you give yourself time and invest energy in yourself and you fix your energy leaks, you can actually heal, believe me that. You know, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. But you can't put yourself under too much pressure, and you really need to be kind of radical in the way you simplify your life. But you learn to charge at these shadows. You know, you have to understand the remaining shadows, those are who are really projected and who belong to other people. These shadows get bigger the more you run away from it. But when you actually charge at them, which is the frequency of courage, these shadows get smaller and smaller. This is the nature of a shadow. The closer you get, the smaller it gets. And at the end of the shadow, there is most of the time an insecure child playing with fire and projecting their own fears onto a wall. And this wall happened to be you. Yeah, so it's crazy how far you have come and what you have learned. And this is why you're now a cycle breaker, because you're not being controlled by the shadows. You control the shadows now.